Hi, and welcome back to my video. This one is about talent transfer and athlete transition, focusing on the positive and negatives of talent transfer. What do athletes do once their career comes to an end? Retire or transition? For example, most players from a footballing background go into either management or punditry. Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard and Thierry Henry were all successful footballers, but will they all be successfully supported in their transition to management? Many youngsters show signs of expert sporting potential. However, only a minority will achieve sporting excellence. So how do we support the ones that don't make it to professional sport? Transitioning from other sports. Some athletes have tried transitioning to other sports. For example, Michael Jordan, who transferred from basketball to baseball, or in more recent times, Rafael van der Vaart, who retired from a footballing career and tried to pick up the darts and tried to go professional. Research from Halson and Co. suggests that talent transfer initiatives have been adopted by various sporting organisations as a means of capitalising on development investment made in previously identified athletes. Would the two previous athletes, Michael Jordan and Rafael van der Vaart, would they have benefited more in doing a donor sport, something which is similar to their previous sport, for example gymnastics to diving? An example of this will be Usain Bolt, who tried football after athletics. Having the physicality to do so, in the public's eyes he would have been seen as beneficial, but he lacked the technical ability for this sport. Even though donor sports could offer more of a success development, why do athletes go for sports which are completely opposite to their own? For example, Van der Vaart, from football to darts. Orlick and Partington, 1998, suggest that athlete would still have that success factor when retired as previously being an elite performer and knows commitment and goals they need to have. So why does this athlete take the risk? Why don't they just stick with a sport which is similar to their previous one? Athletes' lives will change from the start of their career to the end. Changes happen with health, relationships, children, career, goals, and age. There will be change which can affect and have an impact on the athlete while performing. Further research to support this from Gulbin 2008 suggests that post-puberty athletes who leave their sport due to overused injuries, deselection, still have psychological capabilities and skills that can be transferred to other sports. Talent recycling. An athlete being able to change from his sport to a donor sport. However, this still might have effects on the athlete. For example, his age might come into play, athletic deficiencies, and having the same problems he did in his first sport, injuries. Resources from Halson and Co. 2006 suggest, how do we know if an athlete will be successful in their donor sport. They might have the capabilities, but how do we actually know? Athletes falling out of love for the sport and also the lack of support they receive. An example of this would be Shane Supple, who left football after 38 league games as a 21-year-old with Ipswich Town, which is nearly a full league season, after just stating he fell out of love for the game. Why quit when the future seems so bright? Researchers state that 33% of athletes who divorce 1 year after retirement, and 40% of them go bankrupt within 5 years. Are players getting the right life education during and after performance? In my opinion, the lack of support for athletes is horrendous. This needs to improve. Research from COP 1999 suggests that when an athlete loses a parent during their career, it can have mental effects on them when they retire, as they have no one who invests time into them. It is vital to support our athletes during and after career. They're not just something we can throw away. They're still a person. How do we support our athletes when no one else will?